tell you what, I couldn't believe how much it went on. It's unbelievable. We were given 15 minutes for the speech. Oh, sorry, I apologise.
You're doing a good job.
MC Hammer, fire away.
You're not going away yet.
Fire away.
Bride and bridegroom, ladies and gentlemen, pray silence for your best man of the day, Mr. Patrick Moran.
I'm glad you didn't say moron. Yeah? In Ireland they say moron, in England they say moran. Thank you, guys. Well, absolutely fabulous. And I didn't realise Bill was going to go on so long. He told me sort of 2 or 3 minutes, so I've sat there quite worried. One thing I can say, I'm surprised about the venue because it just reminds me of a lap dancing club that we were in the Isle of Man. It was a great choice of venue, Bill.
You said you'd never tell that story, you rotten.
What stays in the Isle of Man stays, you know, forget all that, I'm not into that. Sorry. It was just, I can understand why he's chosen the venue, yeah? Will, I won't say anything more, yeah?
Can I just say?
It's my speech now, Will.
No, I just want to say that pole.
Sit down. But the way you went on last time, shall I sit down?
That pole I took down was portable and I could have brought it.
Apparently it was in your hotel room, Will. Apparently. Because you wouldn't share with anybody else, would you, eh? Had to have a room. The only person who had a room on his own. Well, Will and I are not sort of au fait with public speaking, although you will be surprised from what I just did, and I'm feeling quite nervous. But Will is, you know, quite blessed. He does get around, and one way we were very lucky to go to one of Will's favourite nightclubs, and we ran into George Michael. And later on in the evening, we were chatting away, and we were chatting away with George, and by now we were very close. It was George by now. And we were chatting away, and we were telling him about our dilemma, about the best man speeches. And Will and I, very honestly, just said, we're not sort of, you know, overconfident with public speaking, etc. And George Michael, you know, he by now, he was sort of, he said, nor am I. He said, I'm not very confident in public speaking. Will being Will, very, very quickly, off the tip of his tongue, said, you're more comfortable in public toilets. That was our Will. I wasn't really feeling nervous until I ran into Suzanne in the corridor today. And she grabbed me, Michael, you know, she grabbed me by the arm and said, look, Patrick, today's not going to be easy. This is going to be a very difficult day. It's going to be the most difficult 4 minutes of both of our lives. But we've got to get through it. Sorry, Bill.
He's always been a dreamer.
That's fine. I'm coming now. I'm coming now to see you now. Well, I've got to do some thank yous as well. And I'm a bit worried about the light. I mean, I know things are tight, Will, but I could really do with a little bit of light, but I'll struggle a little bit.
Do you want glasses?
No, I'm okay with this. Well, firstly, I would like to pass on our thanks from Owen and I. I say Owen and I. Owen, obviously, you know, I got the thin end of the wedge, you know. You did very, very well dropping those 2 little bits of metal in that wooden bowl today. Very, very good. Excellent. And obviously, going through it, I would like to thank all the ushers who helped us today outside the church and inside the church. I hope they all kind of looked after you, although I remember Geraldine being on the wrong side of the church and my family being on the wrong side of the church. But you did a really good job. Apparently, I've got to say that. But you did. Michael, honestly, you did a really, really good job. Obviously, although everybody's thanked the bridesmaids, I've got to make reference to the gorgeous bridesmaids who all appeared today. I do remember, even though, despite my dancing last night, the best man does have privileges. So with the bridesmaids later. Sorry, Will. I'm heading over now.
Don't stand here.
No, I'm heading over. Owen? Sorry, Jeremy. Right, what we do have, because of the little... Where's Danielle? Tara?
Behind you.
Oh, Danielle's... Tara, come over here, little one. We did say, listen everybody, Owen and I have little gifts for Tara and Danielle. Give the girls a little clap because they were absolutely wonderful today. Danielle, you'll probably never remember this, but there you go. Don't let your dad eat those chocolates. So we got those. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't buy you any chocolates. It looks like you've had enough. Sorry. Okay, listen, this is the bit where I said I'd stand behind you, yeah? But don't feel bad, yeah? Okay. Don't forget, best man. That's what the cufflinks say. Okay?
Did I spell it wrong?
Well, listen, now, Bill and I did agree that we'd get a professional speechwriter, and so far the way it's gone, it's not been that professional, but we did agree that we'd get a professional speechwriter, but I personally just wanted to say something from the heart. Something that was really personal to me. Is that okay? You're not worried about that, are you?
Whatever.
Personally, I've had a wonderful day. The last few days have been absolutely lovely. Are you okay with it?
I'm waiting.
Are you sure?
I've known you for 25 years.
It's been a brilliant couple of days, and I think the hotel and the staff, everyone said it, but they have been absolutely brilliant. We've had a fantastic time. The staff have gone out of their way and have been so hospitable. I also want to thank everybody here. Sorry, Owen and I want to thank everybody here, because it's a joint best man speech, isn't it, Owen? We want to thank everybody here in contributing to what has been a great atmosphere. Owen, is it okay? Owen, is it okay? Yeah. I know some of you have come a long way today, and it's not easy on day release. That's obviously... I asked Suzanne and Bill about the table layout, as I wanted some people's... I wanted to get to know both sides of the family a little better. Well, I now feel I know Bill's side of the family a lot better, from their limitless ability to eat and drink. I feel I know... Oh, sorry. I apologise. I'm told blood's a lot thicker than water, and from the look of this lot, I think we may find out later on. Sorry, Bill. That was from the family. Well, I suppose I should let you know how Bill and I met 25 years ago. We were working in a pub, and I was the first one to work there. I was sort of 17, 18. I was only allowed to collect glasses, and Bill actually worked behind the bar. He came a few days behind me, and at the time, within a few days, I had a lovely girlfriend who worked behind the bar, very, very nice blonde-haired girl, and Billy turned up a few days later. Well, I was doing all the right things. I was behaving myself for 2 or 3 weeks. I was walking this girl home, being very nice. But the problem was, I had a push bike, and Bill had a BMW. So on the first night, on the first night, I remember we finished our shift, and I was just leaning down, just near the gutter, unchaining my bike from the drain pipe, and I just saw this girl's little legs walking past in a pair of stiletto heels. And I just saw Bill's, the door of his BMW swinging open, and my girlfriend getting in his car. Well, 7:30 the next morning, his mum phoned me and asked me had I seen Bill. So, despite the fact I was very nice for 3 weeks, Billy has obviously got a lot further than I. But I must admit, I do feel a tinge of jealousy today. It's Suzanne and Bill's big day, and they have come a long way since meeting at the waste recycling and crushing plant in East Manchester. Even then, looking across the piles of mud and stone, the air thick with concrete dust, he knew she was the one for him. His heart pounding, his palms sweating as John Ryan came over and asked him for a cheque as he stood there.